What's up YouTube? I'm John, this is DempseyJ Illustrations, and today is the Fakemon Community Redraw. Over the last month I asked subscribers to submit their Fakemon designs, and I've put them into a little bit of story, redrawn them in my style, so let's bring these illustrations to life. Velocity, what did you do? Why did you hit the control panel as we were entering the portal? It wasn't my fault! I slipped and I fell and I tried to grab it for balance. Well, it looks like we're here in one piece at least, that's something. Though, I still don't get why we couldn't just use my interdimensional device. I guess the Department of Multiversal Matters has a fawn in there. Enough of that type of language, if you don't mind. Okay, I get it. But still, you get what I mean. I'm afraid you might have Nexum to blame for that, at least in part. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dad, why did you have to make a mess when using the device? Have you bothered to learn how to use it properly? Ah! Huh? What was that? Velocity! Velocity, what's going on here? How come you're in that, well, kind of a different looking outfit? I mean, it's rather cool for the blue, whites and orange, but what's going on? I know, right? Ah! It's so cool! It would appear that we have discovered what the fuss was about. Velocity, could you please not scream as if you're in danger for something as trivial as a new outfit? Curious. What? Why is it that only you have a new outfit in this place, but myself and Void remain in the same outfit we were before? That's a good point. Ah! Void! Why are you pointing your blades at me? All I did was scream when this blue and orange raptor-like creature darted at me. I put my hand up and the next thing I knew, it was gone. And this outfit, well, that's really all. Though, I do have these spheres on my waist. Now that I think about it, one of them isn't empty. It's just like that game. Pokemon! Wait, am I a Pokemon trainer? Ooh, I hope I am! Perhaps you are. Let's conduct an experiment. Void, be ready with those blades just in case. Velocity, throw that spear over there away from us. Fine. What was that raptor thing you saw before? That's it, but oh my god, I'm a Pokemon trainer! Though it doesn't look like a Pokemon I know from the game. To be precise, Velocity, you're more of a Fakemon trainer, it seems. But just what is that thing? It's Bricari, a unique mon. Similar to Pokemon Archeops. They like to soar along and search for prey to hunt. Ooh, it can fly! Or glide. I love it! Loyal and fair in combat as well. Known as Knights of the Open Skies. This is so cool! I guess the information about Fakemon you capture is sent directly to your mind? Is it that simple? For now, it does seem like things are fine with Velocity. However, at times, it's hard to tell. Tell me about it. Hey! So now what? We haven't seen any other Fakemon in the area, so we aren't able to confirm anything we think we know about what happened to Velocity. True as that may be, I think here, in these rather interesting ruins, we might gain some insight into these Fakemons. At least we can gain some information about this place. That's a good point. Velocity, can you stop playing with your Fakemon and be on alert in case we encounter any in the ruins? Why do I have to? Oh yeah! That's because I have a Fakemon and you don't. Nee. Come on, Blee, let's go. Just be careful not to damage anything. Ah, what was that thing? Wait, it's a moving jug with something bubbling in it. Velocity, that thing looks angry. What did you do and what is it shooting at you? Is that a shot of purple liquid hit Deano Dinoclaw in the face? Oh my god, you look so funny with a purple face. Velocity! That could have been dangerous. Why are you laughing? Who knows what that purple stuff is? Void, no reason for concern. It would appear it's a rather sweet grape juice. Fascinating. This is a rather interesting Fakemon. It was at that moment that the Fakemon reacted to the words of Deano Dinoclaw, and for a moment it stopped attacking. That was until it saw Velocity and Bee looking out of cover. Then the onslaught of grape juice attacks continued. Ah! Hey! Why are you only attacking me? This is so unfair! Velocity, why don't you fight back? No! Blee would destroy that thing, and I don't think it should be destroyed. It could be a new Fakemon for us to use in this place. Velocity has a point. This rather interesting and unique Fakemon is definitely worth studying and seeing what wonders it holds. Again, the Fakemon stopped its attack and seemed to be happy from what its movements implied. It was at this point Deano Dinoclaw noticed what was happening and had a theory he wanted to test. Velocity, you and Blee stay behind that cover and do not say or do anything. Void, just stay where you are. This Fakemon hasn't been attacking us and I think I know what's going on. Got it. If I am right, you aren't an evil Fakemon. You are just upset that you were knocked over by Velocity and her Fakemon, aren't you? It's okay, she didn't mean it, and I'm sure she won't do it again. The Fakemon stopped its attack and seemed to turn and subtly respond to Deano Dinoclaw and what he was saying. Its very aggressive actions were replaced with a more curious and calmed nature. That's right, you have nothing to worry about. If it's okay with you, may I have a closer look to learn more about you and why you're in these ruins? As Deano Dinoclaw got closer to the Fakemon and reached out, the moment his hand and it made contact with this Fakemon's handle, a blinding light filled the room. As the light faded, the Fakemon was gone and Deano Dinoclaw was in a new outfit, matching the colours of the Fakemon but at the same time not being too different from his original clothing, similar to Velocity's. Fascinating. It would appear that once you make contact with a Fakemon, you get the information about it, as well as a change of outfit and these strange spheres to capture more Fakemon. I guess this only happens when you first interact with one of these creatures. What Fakemon was that rather aggressive, Fakemon? Its name is Chalicious. The purple liquid it fired was bubbly grape juice that's created in its clay body. The older the Fakemon, the sweeter the taste of the juice. The eye is painted on, remarkable, and it shows emotion through subtle movements of its hand and from using grape juice. As long as it stopped attacking us, then that's fine, but why did it attack? I'm afraid that one is on you, Velocity. What do you mean? When you came in here, you and Blee knocked it from its rest. That made Chalicious angry, but instead of apologising, you just continued. This caused Chalicious to attack you. I didn't know what happened, but didn't need to go mental attacking me. Can we focus on getting on with what we're here to do? We found that the theory is right, but I've got a bad feeling. That Fakemon wasn't the only one in here. We're being watched. Are you sure? Watched by what? No idea what or who, but something is definitely watching us right now. I just can't see it. I suggest we keep our guard up and continue checking this place out. I'm sure there are more fascinating Fakemon to study. While the trio were examining the ruins, a figure with a long neck and multiple limbs followed silently, watching their actions closely. It seemed to be waving a staff slowly back and forth. Void! Mr. Dinoclaw! Don't you think it's too silent? My head hurts. What's going on? Velocity, are you okay? It was at that moment the marking on Velocity's head began to glow and she swung her arm, attacking Void. Velocity, what are you doing here? Why are you attacking Void? Something's not right here. She wasn't like this a few moments ago. What could it be? It was at that moment Void caught a glimpse of a strange figure moving in the shadows. Can you keep her busy? I think I just found a clue as to what's going on. I guess I have no choice. Very well, but do be quick. She seems to be rather troublesome when she's not distracted like normal. Who knew she was this formidable? While Deano Dinoclaw and Velocity were having a Fakemon battle, Void slipped into the shadows and began to track the figure he saw. Don't think you can get away from me? What did you do to Velocity? What kind of spell did you pull her under? The pair darted around the shadows in what could only be described as an epic game of cat and mouse. However, being trained by Erenfold, Void began to get faster and faster as he started to predict the strange creature's movements. If there's nowhere to run now, who or what are you? Wait, are you another Fakemon? It was only for a moment, but Void caught the mysterious creature by surprise, making it hesitate just long enough for Void to grab it. In the blink of an eye, a bright white light flashed and Void was left standing there alone. What happened to me? Why are you attacking me, Mr. Dinoclaw? Thank goodness. It would appear that you are back to normal. I assume Void managed to break whatever control you were under. Huh? Control? What are you on about? Wait, where's Void? Just what's going on here? Hey, looks like you're both in one piece. I guess you sorted it out. Hey! You've got one as well, haven't you? That means we all have one. Yay! Velocity, what do you mean by he has one as well? Well, Mr. Astute, haven't you noticed that when we get one of these Fakemon, we all get a new design on our outfits? Void's outfit has changed, but just what Fakemon did he get? Its name's Fabishmo and it's got a rather useful skill. It can control and manipulate Fakemon and, as we saw, people. But thankfully, it's now willing to obey, well, work with us after I've become its trainer. All of a sudden, the ground began to shake, and a large yellow Fakemon, with what appeared to be a steel mask and long claws, came closer and closer to the group. Next to it was a small person. Well, they looked small compared to this 7-foot-tall beast. Get ready, we've got company. Just what is that thing? It's gigantic! Be on guard, but bear in mind, this may be our chance to learn something about this place. Without any warning, the small figure lifted its hand and pointed at Void. Suddenly, the Fakemon charged at Void, lifting its giant claws in the air, swinging them down for an almighty slash. Void barely avoided getting caught by the claw in time. Void, are you alright? I'm fine. The speed for its size caught me off guard for a moment, that's all. But it won't get close again. Hey! What's with the sudden attack? Why are you attacking us? What did we do to you? The small figure just tilted its head at Velocity before grinning from ear to ear and responding with the words, Lea Kong, Thunder Terrain. The fur on the body of this Fakemon suddenly started to stand on end. Sparks of electricity started to appear around its body, getting more and more intense as surges of electrical energy started to surround this beast, before firing out in all directions. Scatter! Don't let one of those touch you! Well done! I guess that is what one might call karma. Seriously? Did it just seriously attack me with its attack? How rude! That's it, Blee! Get him! With that, Blee charged at Lea Kong, jumped into the air, opened its mouth, and a swirl of blue energy seemed to gather between its jaws. The temperature dropped, and without any hesitation, as if she had done it hundreds of times before, Velocity shouted, Blee! Use Ice Beam! Without fail, the ball of energy erupted into a focused beam of freezing cold energy that hit Lea Kong square on. Lea Kong began to freeze in place, with giant layers of ice beginning to spread out from where the blast was hitting its body. Its movement slowed and it became stuck in place, unable to move. What in the name of all things scrap was that? Indeed, that was rather impressive. I didn't think Flossie had it in her. Also, isn't that something Nexon would say? How come you're saying it as if it's second nature to you? Scrap. It's just a phrase I heard him say and I liked it. After all, I'm from the future. Well, I've worked with you all in my time. That does make sense. I can't let him know. Not yet. I can't let him know that Nexon is mine. At that moment, there was a loud scream from the small figure, and another person with a rather small Fakemon showed up. It was a sight that threw the group for a moment. They weren't expecting a small Fakemon to appear to help back up the larger one. What? It's so cute! Can I get one? Velocity, this is not the time for that. Did you forget? They are attacking us. Oh yeah! I forgot! What's that Fakemon doing? Is it singing? It was at that moment the Fakemon, Seraphidol, began to sing. The voice of this Fakemon was heavenly, almost divine. Within a few moments, the real ability of this Fakemon started to show. Fascinating. Truly fascinating. The song from this Fakemon is bewitching. It's so amazing! I could listen to this all the time! It is an amazing song. Huh? Wait, what's going on? Why does it feel like Velocity and Dino are under a spell? It was at that moment Void noticed his Fakemon gently waving its staff. It appeared to be countering the effects of the song on Void. Now I get it. So it's another psychic type Fakemon. Thanks, Rabishmo. Being the same type, it seems to be able to counter the brainwashing. But what do I do now? I guess I should play along until I can break the spell? The closer Void and Rabishmo got to Seraph Idol, the less effective the song was on Velocity and Deano Dinoclaw. Although not fully free, it was clear the effects were weakening. Just a little closer, a little bit more, and... Now, Rabishmo, attack that Fakemon! In perfect unison. As soon as Void finished his command, Rabishmo swung his staff and let out a wave of psychic energy, sending Seraph Idol flying back into Lea Kong, stunning both of the Fakemon. What happened to us? All I can remember is hearing the Fakemon start to sing. Ah, my head hurts. What happened? Why is this happening to me? Glad that worked. You were put under that Fakemon's spell while it was singing. Thankfully, due to Rabishmo's abilities, I was saved from its mind control. Ah, so that's what happened. It would seem that we need to be even more careful in this place. Although I do feel that we should probably head back soon, as we need to get out of these ruins. It might be prudent to inform the Department of Multiversal Matters of the events that have unfolded. But I want to find more Fakemon to train. I'm sure you can be on the team that comes back to this place. But for now, we need to make sure that the knowledge we have is reported back so we can be more prepared in future. We should probably make a move while those two Fakemon are stunned. We have no idea who else is going to show up or how many more Fakemon they have. While they're shocked, let's take this chance to get away from them. We can't have them follow us back before we return. It'll just be too much of a pain. That's a fair point. Okay, let's get out of here and head back. Fine, but I'm not happy about missing out on the chance to get more Fakemon, despite these meanies. We get it. But for now, getting away and reporting what we found is the priority. Plus, don't you want your new friend Blee to meet Orange? I know! I haven't seen Orange in such a long time. I hope everything's okay. Fine, let's go. Let's get out of here. I want to see Orange! Well, this was a rather fun adventure for a few of our narrators. As always, there were some awesome submissions, but a special thanks go to the winning submissions, and they are Bleakari by Space Raptors Infinite, Chelicius by Apple Flavors, Rabishmo by Halfbean09, Lea Kong by Valentina Martinez, and Seraphidol by Stella Kitsune Illustrations. These are some awesome Fakemon designs, and I hope you liked how the artwork for your submissions turned out. Not to mention, I hope you liked the pairings I did with a couple of them with the narrators. And if you want to see more of the channel's content, you can do so by clicking here.